What's good, guys? I'm here again, back in another video. Today is our last episode of the mega unboxing series, and this means that the reviews are coming, so stay tuned, eh? Today we've got the ZHIYUN Crane 2 gimbals for you guys. So as usual, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the reason that I bought this gimbal. I mean, I'm a photographer and a filmmaker, but mainly for filmmaking. I need some sort of stabilizer, and you can either buy a gimbal or a glide cam. So glide cams are normally cheaper than gimbals, but it's all mechanic, and they usually have a really long stick, so it's really hard to carry around, and that's why I chose to buy a gimbal instead of a glide cam. So talking about gimbals, there are tons of gimbals out there. For example, ZHIYUN has their Crane version 1 and version 2. The payload of those two gimbals are around 1.8 kilograms, which is a bit light for my camera setup. I've got a Canon 80D and a Sigma 18-35, which I have unboxed earlier. Then I was looking into some other brands. Those are like the brands that only few people know, and those are not popular brands, so I don't really trust those brands. And ZHIYUN has been around for a long time, and you know, one day I was surfing online and I found this gimbal just came out, and it has like 3.2 kilograms payload, and that means that if I upgrade my camera to like a 5D Mark IV, I can still be able to use this gimbal, which is really awesome. And even with a bigger lens, I mean, I've seen people use this gimbal to hold like even a red camera with a 24mm lens on it, which is, I mean, just blow my mind. There are more professional gimbals such as DJI, and that one is probably 500 New Zealand dollars more than this one. And that one is like a big chunk of stuff, and it's not that easy to carry around. And this one comes with a really nice case, I believe. Yeah, and like the top one is like the movie, you know, with the round ring. They hold it around when they shoot movies, and that's just like for those big budget movies, which I can't afford. So this is the one that I went for, and I'm really happy for it. Oh, and there have been already tons of reviews on YouTube about this gimbal, but only a few of them have this. This is the dual handle, and I haven't seen any video that introduced this guy, which is a remote control for the gimbal. I think this is probably because I bought this in China, and ZHIYUN is a Chinese brand, so they released those accessories in China first. So you guys are lucky to be able to see all of those accessories that I got for the ZHIYUN Crane 2. So without further ado, let's just unboxing all of this. Still, as usual, we leave the good stuff in the end. We start with the accessories, okay? Paperwork. This is the controller, and this is the mount that will help you mount this guy onto the handle. And I believe this is a charging cable. Now, here comes the dual handle. Ta-da! Ta-da! Unscrew this, put this on, put this in. There we go. That's your dual handle. Now, here goes the big part. The strap for the case. Here we go. Now, here comes the gimbal. Where do we start? Well, let's start with this. It comes with a aluminum tripod for your gimbal. Just put it here first. 3 batteries, battery charger. Now, here's the gimbal. Man, it's big. Let me put this on. So when you have a tripod like this, it's easier to balance the gimbal. You just put it right here and put your camera on there and just try to balance it. It comes with a follow focus knob, but ZHIYUN says it only works with Canon 5D Mark IV. So I'm not sure whether it will work with my Canon 80D. I will try to test it out. It also has a little LCD screen here for you to see which mode you're in, and you can even see your ISO, shutter speed, and aperture, etc., which is really handy. Right, it comes with a little pouch for all the cables, I believe. This is for Canon, this for Panasonic, for Sony, this is for Canon again. So, that's all the cable we've got for the ZHIYUN Crane 2. So, that's basically it for the unboxing. So if you like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. And just stay tuned for the full reviews, eh? Peace!